Hello, and now we're going to be talking about risk assessments with Linda from She Knows in Hull. Right then, risk assessments, what are they?
What are they? The HSC advocates a 5-step approach. What we're trying to do is look at what we do, how may it hurt somebody, who is that person going to be, who's going to be hurt? Is it a member of staff or is it a member of the public? Once we've decided that, what we're going to do about it? What do we currently do about it? Do we put trailing cables and do we cover them up with mats, or should we actually be doing radio mics and things? How do we stop doing things to put people at risk? So we're just taking it step by step.
So they're the 5 really golden rules then, aren't they? So
what are we doing that's going to hurt somebody?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who is it going to hurt?
Yeah.
What is the injury going to be?
Yeah.
That we incur on somebody? What are we doing to make it right? And is there anything else we could do to make it safer?
Yeah.
You're taking it through a step-by-step approach.
And each one of those needs to be for you thinking of the site in mind then, doesn't it? Because everything's going to be different. I mean, if you was doing some sort of outdoor event or an indoor event would be different from an outdoor or wherever. It doesn't matter, does it, really?
That's right. You can start off with the same template, but what you've got to do is tailor it to the job that you're doing. To prove that there's no point saying, well, we've got to get everybody in wet weather gear, keep them warm and put drying facilities in place. If it's something that we're running in KC Stadium, it's an indoor venue.
Yeah.
We've got to more concentrate on how we get people out if there's a fire alarm. What happens then when everybody's in the car park? Can we get the emergency services in to fight the fire? Or is everybody milling round blocking all the exits?
Why should the public be any different than somebody that's working there anyway?
Well, that's a good question, actually. The public, if you look at it from a business point of view, if something goes horribly wrong and we end up in court and we have to defend ourselves, fines can be passed out.
Yeah.
To injure a member of the public or a child, they're not aware of what we do. They haven't had training on how we conduct our business, where our staff has. So they're more at risk of putting the feet in the wrong place, standing in the wrong area, coming into contact with something that's dangerous to them.
So we need a higher level of risk assessment then, don't we?
That's it. You've got to tailor it to the people that you're dealing with. If you're running an event that is for a school or for some special needs adults because it's a trip out, then you've got to look after them more. We are the parent as far as health and safety is concerned. Whereas if you're running an event which could be just a corporate one and a lot of businesses are coming, they understand that certain things are, fire exits aren't blocked. You can't put that there because somebody will trip over it. It's how your mentality is, as if you're carrying a bag, you leave it in reception. You're more worried about somebody stealing it. You leave that bag in an airport, you've probably got the bomb squad down. It's having that state of mind, thinking who am I dealing with and how do I keep them safe? What would happen if?
Because I suppose if you've got experience of running a small event and your business goes really well and you go into a really big event where instead of dealing with maybe 100 or 200 people, you're now dealing with 1,000 or 2,000 people, that step's massive. Wouldn't you say, surely in that though, you'd have to get the professionals in to help you with that risk assessment?
Probably just even on insurance levels.
Yeah.
Your normal insurance probably couldn't cover it, or you asked to be upgraded, they ask for certain other things. And I know we keep touching on safety, and we've mentioned in the past having this list of approved safety consultants. Well, they'll have reduced insurance costs, basically, because they're at a certain level. So things like this, if you're shopping around and making sure you're getting the right people to assist you, then that's their responsibility. You don't have to worry about that because they know what they're doing.
Yeah, I suppose it's one less problem for you to deal with, isn't it? Because it's going to be busy enough for you on the day anyway if you're doing an event.
Yeah, the major thing with an event is coordinating everybody.
Yeah.
Proving that you can communicate with everybody and everybody knows what exactly is happening. If, issuing a booklet and then leaving them to read it, it's not actually proving that they do understand what's to be done.
Yeah.
So it is having briefings, questions and answer sessions, so people can, feed back, well, what if, where's such and such, how do I deal with?
Yeah.
And that's all part of your specific risk assessment, which you've tailored for that particular event.
Well, some good tips there from Linda. And what we're going to do is we're going to, again, give you a list of what you should be looking for in your risk assessment at the end of this video. So, thanks again, Linda.
No worries.